Write a short horror story with a very scary ending about Guy and Rosemary. Woodhouse rent a recently vacated apartment in the Bramford, a large Gothic building in New York City, after the previous tenant, an elderly woman, fell into a coma and died. Guy and Rosemary ignore their friend Hutch's warning about the Bramford's dark past involving witchcraft and murder. Rosemary meets a young woman, Terry Gianofrio, a recovering drug addict whom Minnie and Roman Castevet, the Woodhouse's elderly next-door neighbors, took in from the street. Rosemary admires a pendant necklace the Castevets gave to Terry, but dislikes its contents' pungent odor. One night, Terry apparently jumps to her death from the Castevets' 7th-floor apartment. Soon the Castevets befriend Guy and Rosemary. Guy grows increasingly fond of them, but Rosemary finds them annoying and meddlesome. Minnie gives Terry's pendant to Rosemary as a good luck charm containing tannis root. Guy lands an important role in a play after the original actor inexplicably goes blind. With his career on track, Guy wants to have a baby with Rosemary. On the night they plan to conceive, Minnie brings them individual cups of chocolate mousse. Guy chastises Rosemary for complaining hers has a chalky undertaste. She eats only a small portion, before secretly discarding the rest. She passes out and experiences a dreamlike vision in which a demonic presence rapes her as Guy, the Castevets, and other Bramford tenants. All nude. Watch. The next morning, Rosemary's body is covered in scratches. Guy says they had sex while she was unconscious since he did not want to miss baby night. When Rosemary becomes pregnant, the Castevets insist she go to their close friend Dr. Abraham Saperstein, a prominent obstetrician, rather than her own physician, Dr. Hill. During her first trimester, Rosemary suffers severe abdominal pains and loses weight, though Dr. Saperstein attributes it to temporary stiff pelvic joints. Her gaunt appearance alarms Hutch, who later researches the Bramford's history and Roman Castevet after the trio's meeting in Rosemary's apartment. Hutch arranges a meeting with Rosemary on phone to share his findings, about which she informs Guy afterward. When Hutch doesn't arrive the next day, she calls for him in a phone booth. A claimed friend answers and tells Rosemary that he fell into a mysterious coma later yesterday. At a Woodhouse-exclusive old young friends party, Rosemary is unable to withstand the pain among girlfriends and hears their opinions. She starts pouring Castevet's drink formula and insists she must visit Dr. Hill. Guy gets angry because he worries Dr. Saperstein will be offended. As they argue, the pains suddenly stop, and Rosemary feels the baby move for the first time, subsequently taking up the drinking formula. 3 months later, Hutch's friend, Grace Cardiff, calls Rosemary to inform her Hutch is dead. Before dying, he briefly regained consciousness and told Grace to give Rosemary a book on witchcraft, along with the cryptic message, "The name is an anagram." Rosemary studies the book and deduces that Roman Castevet is an anagram for Stephen Marcato, the son of a former Bramford resident and a reputed Satanist. She suspects the Castevets belong to a satanic coven and have sinister plans for her baby. She sees Dr. Saperstein to talk about Castevets, and he tells they'll be gone away for city visiting as Roman hadn't much to live, and she shouldn't worry them harming the baby. Guy, meanwhile, discounts her suspicions and throws the book away, making her think again. He may be conspiring with them. One day, whilst she is waiting in the lobby for Dr. Saperstein, the secretary mentions Dr. Saperstein's similar pendant. She leaves, buys new spellcasting books, and calls the blinded actor, partly to investigate the missing belongings connections. Terrified, Rosemary visits Dr. Hill for help. Assuming she is delusional, he calls Dr. Saperstein, who arrives with Guy to take Rosemary home. They assure her that neither she nor the baby will be harmed. Rosemary locks herself in the apartment, but coven members infiltrate and restrain her. Dr. Saperstein sedates a hysterical Rosemary, who goes into labor and gives birth. When she awakens, she is told the baby was stillborn. As Rosemary recovers, she hears an infant crying that Guy claims belongs to new tenants. Believing her baby is alive, Rosemary examines a linen closet that shares a wall with the Castevet's apartment and discovers a hidden door leading into the apartment. In the living room, the Castevets, Guy, Dr. Saperstein, and other coven members are gathered around a cradle as if celebrating. Peering inside, Rosemary is horrified to see that the child has eyes that recall the demonic figure she saw in her vision when she and Guy conceived.
Rosemary, what is wrong with my baby? Roman, he has his father's eyes. He is not your husband's son. He is Satan's son. Guy, you'll be generously rewarded. You can have another child. Roman, the women are too old. You must be the mother.